remember like your very first password? You know, maybe it was your pet's name or something, or maybe your birth year. Pretty simple stuff, right?
Right.
Well, get ready to say goodbye to those days, because on this deep dive, we're looking at some news about Samsung, and it looks like they're about to completely change how we log into, well, everything.
Yeah.
So, you're curious about all of Samsung's recent announcements and what it means for, well, keeping our digital lives safe and secure.
Absolutely.
Let's get into Samsung's big reveal at their 10th annual developer conference.
Yeah, this is exciting stuff.
And it's about a lot more than just some new gadgets.
Oh, for sure.
The big news, Samsung is aiming to completely ditch traditional passwords on like all their devices starting in 2025. And we're not just talking about computers and phones here. Even your refrigerator could be getting this security upgrade.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Instead of that, jumble of letters and numbers we're all used to, they're bringing in something called passkeys. They're unique digital keys designed to be way more secure.
Right. It's a really interesting development.
So less squinting at your TV remote to type in your password and more peace of mind knowing your devices are actually secure. It sounds pretty good to me. But tell me more about these passkeys. How do they actually work?
Well, what's so fascinating here is how passkeys actually address all the, the weaknesses of traditional passwords. Passwords, they're just like strings of data, right? And they can be stolen or guessed, or hackers can even use really powerful computers to just like brute force them.
Yeah.
But passkeys use something called public key cryptography.
Okay.
It's kind of like, think of it like this. You have two keys. One is public and one is private, okay?
Yeah.
The public key can lock data, but only your unique private key, which never leaves your device, can unlock it.
Okay, so that's seriously clever. But is Samsung going out on a limb here, or is this like a sign of things to come? Because let's be honest, we've all been struggling with passwords for years.
Well, this definitely makes Samsung a leader. But you know what? They're not alone.
Yeah.
Apple and Google are also exploring passwordless options. This is definitely a huge shift in the tech world. They're just taking this giant leap forward, like incorporating it into so many types of devices all at once. Imagine if you never have to deal with another password reset email, or like you don't have to freak out because you can't remember if you used a capital letter or an exclamation point.
Yeah.
Passkeys could eliminate all those frustrations entirely, especially for people who, have a hard time creating, or remembering these super complicated passwords.
Yeah, totally.
Like we're always told are essential, you know?
Right. It's almost like a digital key card for your devices. So we're talking about more security and it's more convenient.
Exactly.
Yeah. It really feels like we're right on the edge of this, passwordless future. At least, when it comes to our devices.
I think so.
Yeah, this is amazing. But it makes you think, if this is the future for like our TVs and refrigerators, what about everything else?
Yeah.
What about the rest of our digital lives? I mean, what do you think? How could this impact like online banking or even, just using your work computer from home?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? I mean, will this technology break free of our personal devices? Will it completely change how we interact with online services and keep our sensitive data secure, in a world without passwords?
Right.
It's definitely something we have to keep an eye on. It really makes you wonder, if we don't have to worry about forgetting our passwords anymore, what will we stress about forgetting instead?
Right. What will we forget?
Who knows?
Right.
Exactly.
This is going to be interesting to watch.
It really is. All right. Well, that's it for our deep dive today.